Hey everyone, so as you probably can see, I'm kind of tired, so I'm gonna make it a bit of a small video. Also because I know people don't actually watch till the end of my long videos. But first of all, Ansel, if you're watching, I want to wish you a very happy birthday. I'm sorry I missed it yesterday, but yeah, happy birthday to you. And yeah, your hair absolutely looks amazing in the video, so yeah. Also to my followers or to my subscribers and to those of you who are interested, I am thinking about making a community Discord to connect with all of you, or so you can connect with each other just to talk, because I have noticed in the past that there are a lot of people, a lot of YouTubers who have this, and it seems to be a really good thing because I don't know. It seems to be quite nice. If it's not a good idea, let me know. I mean, can't hurt to try. I mean, it doesn't cost anything. It doesn't require money or whatever. And if people don't want to join, that's fine. It's their choice at the end of the day. Um, yeah. Like I said, it's a little bit of a short video because I'm absolutely exhausted. I'm still trying to catch up on all of the things that I need to do. I'm still yeah, trying to get everything done, but it's a little bit difficult because once I'm finally done with this, then it's what I've already caught up on needs to be done again. And yeah, it's a bit hard right now. It's a little bit difficult, but it will be fine. I mean, daily tasks are daily tasks, right? But anyway, um so I'm hoping you have a wonderful Friday. Mine isn't going as bad as I thought it might, to be honest, because I'm still a little bit dealing with the realization again from the fact that my dad won't be around for as much longer. I mean, it'll be a year or two, hopefully, but he keeps saying things like, well, I won't be that much around or whatever. And in the past, luckily he hasn't said it in a long while, and he pretends like he never said it. But he once told me that he was sure that he would die within 2 years. That was almost 3 years ago now. And to this day, I still think that he had plans. I'm not going to go into detail. I mean, if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. But yeah, I think he might have had some plans before I moved in. And then I moved in, and now he pretends like he never said that, even though he said that quite often and quite a lot. There's no way he forgot about that, even though he pretends he does, but okay. Um, yeah, but yeah, I think mental health is the most important thing that somebody can have right now, because with everything going into the world right now, everything that is happening, I think mental health is decreasing by the minute, like everywhere. It's war, it's the fires in LA, it's the upcoming storm that the UK is expecting. I believe it's the UK anyway. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit um I've been so obsessed watching those fires in LA that I haven't really caught up on what's going on with that storm. I believe the name of the storm is Eowyn, like the character from Lord of the Rings. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure on that, but yeah, I'm very worried about that because I have people in the UK. I have some friends there. Even though they're online friends, I do care a lot about not only them, but for everybody there. And they say it's going to be the worst storm in history, which is shocking because I know that the UK has had a hurricane. What was it? Was it in 2002? I'm not 100% sure when it was. I only know that it was such a devastation back then. If this storm is truly going to be worse than that, well, that's quite something. I mean, that storm, I watched the documentary on that. It was horrifying. It was absolutely horrifying. The closest I've come to any kind of storm was, I believe, I was about 9 years old, and it was a pretty big storm. It was a cyclone, they called it, I believe. Again, I'm not 100% sure on this. I haven't looked this up because I usually talk on the fly, right? But there was this really big storm, and one moment everything was sunny and it was really hot outside, right? It was like 32 degrees. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, I'm sorry, but yeah, it's like 32 degrees Celsius, and it was a very warm day. I remember that. It was during the summer, and me and my friend back then, I don't remember her name, we were walking in our bathing suits outside because in the Netherlands that was a pretty common thing back then, to just walk in your bathing suits as a kid. Like no shoes on, nothing else on, just a bathing suit. Not a bikini, right? A real bathing suit. And I remember we followed the sound of music to a college, and there was this ceremony or I don't know, I think a graduation ceremony, I think it was. And within seconds, I mean, we could hear thunder, but everything was still sunny. But I'm telling you, within seconds, the sky just turned black, completely black, and it was terrifying. And it started hailing, like really big chunks of hail. We don't get this stuff here in the Netherlands, or at least not here in Maastricht, right? I mean, I know that I actually only recently found out about this, that the Netherlands does get tornadoes and stuff like that, but it's higher up. I've never seen a tornado or heard about it here in the Netherlands in Maastricht, right? It's uncommon, it's not heard of. But that day, the sky turned absolutely black. The wind was blowing so hard I could barely walk straight, right? And I was trying to walk home, and there was this big traffic, the the round thing where you just where you have like 4 points. The roundabout, is it called a roundabout? I am so unfamiliar with the traffic stuff, but yeah, I think it's called a roundabout, and I needed to get to the other side, but everybody was panicking. Cars were like going really fast, just trying to get out of the way of something, and I had no idea what was going on. And we don't have sirens for this, right? We don't have sirens for this kind of weather behavior because we didn't know what was going on. Because it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen here. We don't need those sirens here. But I'm telling you, we should have had those sirens. And I never saw any kind of tornado or anything, but the wind was blowing so incredibly strong. By the time I got to the apartment, my dad had got here. My mom and dad were separated at that point, but he came by, and I remember I was so excited as a kid. I was really excited to see a storm like this, and I actually wanted to go outside because rain and thunder are like my favorite thing, right? And then at some point we see this lightning like go past our window, like a really big streak or strike, however you want to call it, and it hit the big tree, a really big oak tree that was standing in the schoolyard, because right next to our building was a little building, and then next to that was a school, an elementary school. And that streak of lightning cut the tree right in half. Like half of it was on the ground, and the other half of it was like still standing but leaning the other way. And I don't know, I remember that I found that so cool. I mean, I basically saw it going into the tree, but not exactly like right in front of me. And it's a little bit difficult to explain at that point. But yeah, it's a whole different school now. But yeah, I remember that was so cool. And yeah, I can't. That's the big storm I've been through, the biggest storm I've seen, and I've said this before, probably not in a video, but I feel like I'd really want to experience a big storm. I'm a really weird person when it comes to this, and this still became a big video, a long video. Oh well. But yeah, it was a really big thing, and I hope that one day I will get to experience a real storm, not because I want to be in danger or anything, but because I just want to have that experience, like to know what other people go through at that moment, which is really stupid to say out loud, but yeah, for me it kind of makes sense. I want to be able to understand people better, if that makes sense. I don't know, I've always been really weird. I'm just a really weird kid. Always have been. So, yeah. But I'm gonna stop this video right here because it still became an 11-minute video, which was not supposed to happen. But anyway, have a good night, and I will see you all tomorrow. Alright, good night. I love you. Bye.